All right, we're coming off our Yuri hiatus in the best possible way. Getting caught up on Kase-san, one of my favorite Yuri series of all time, in anticipation of hopefully visiting Takashimi Sensei this weekend. This next one is called Sunflowers in Kase-san. I feel like the sun is just beaming inside of my own mind when I read this series. It's like I always remember that line where Yamada is talking about how above the clouds the sun is always shining. This one is called Sunflowers. Just like the sun, the shine surrounding Kase-san is a bit bright for Yamada. Ah, and here they stand in front of the sunflowers with Yamada's watering can and Kase-san hoisting this big potted plant. Sunflowers. Almost planting season. Seeds are from 2 summers ago. Look at her little jars. Little mason jars full of seeds. She's got a whole schedule for when she can plant them. Here she is doing her homework. Working away. Oh, it's just so cozy. And I love these apartment buildings. I love these apartment buildings so much. I think just because of Hidamari's sketch. But just like the 2-floor walk up with exterior stairways and hallways and such. It's too cozy. It's almost a little too cozy. I don't know why it makes it seem so much more charming when you walk up to the apartment building from outside rather than from inside, but it just does. You'd think it would be the opposite. But for some reason, the exterior ones feel more cozy. I think just because of Hidamari's sketch. Ooh, a flashback? A flashback? Are you for real? Okay, a flashback. Second high school summer break was a hot summer with clear skies all the while. So plain appointee, I came to school every day to water flowers voluntarily. Of course, of course. This is how she is. There's the track team. It's back before she was dating Kase-san, back before she knew all the intricacies of all the various tournaments that she ran in. Clearly unathletic, so not any clubs. She sees Kase-san. She recognizes Kase-san. So this is actually before the manga starts at all, I'm pretty sure? Or maybe a little after. I can't remember. I became friends with Kase-san the other day. Right. So this is like right after, around the first chapter of the original series. Beautiful girl from the class next door. Girl who's cool like a boy. This line is like in almost every chapter about how Kase-san is like cool like a boy or whatever. And again, it's like, we don't really need this sort of stuff. We as a society collectively can kind of move past these sort of binary type delineations and such. But given that we haven't yet as a collective, as a society, unfortunately, I think a lot is conveyed through saying things like this. Not just in terms of how it actually describes the character, but how it describes like Yamada's way of thinking, you know, and kind of Yamada's nascent feelings that are just very beginning to simmer within her, that she sees this girl that reminds her of a boy. She's like, why is that? Like, what is this mysterious quality about her? And it'll take her a while to find out, but she'll learn eventually. Ace of the track team. It's interesting too that in this flashback, the narration has shifted back to Yamada's contemporary perspective, right? It's not a flashback being narrated by present Yamada in university, who's thinking about this while looking at the sunflower seeds and studying, but the Yamada of the time. We came just a little bit closer just before summer break. Sure you come to Water Plains during summer break too. I was hoping I could see you during summer break too. There's the morning glories, of course. And this, of course, is the big challenge that Yamada faces throughout much of their relationship. Kase-san is so popular. Are the feelings she has for me really special? Am I really something important to her? And feeling like this kind of crisis of self-confidence and not having the courage to really connect with her and really put yourself out there because, you know, she has so many friends. She doesn't need me particularly. All right, anyways. So how is she feeling about it way back then? We know how she feels about it now. We know about the struggles and opportunities she's had. Remember the Greenery Committee? I'm here to take care of the school's plants. Always glancing. Kase-san is like a sunflower. She's always bright and cheerful, shining in the sunlight. Oh, how lovely. All these drawings of flowers, too. Oh, I think it's so great. It's really dazzling. Ooh, a hurricane is coming. A typhoon. Tomorrow's gonna be trouble. Hey, I thought you said there was clear skies all the while. Did you forget? Did you forget? Ah, whatever. Strong winds before the hurricane gets here. We need to move all the potted plants indoors. Okay. I didn't think we'd see that. Alright. Kagoshima-sensei. If that's what you want to draw, you can do it. Oh my god. I didn't know about that one. That was never depicted before. Oh my god. Drawings are so cute. This is so fantastic. This page is just godlike in general. The bottom left drawing of Yamada. It's so good. Okay. I like her little bag too. FL? Flower Life? Kase-san of all people. I forgot about moving the potted plants! Yamada! You just came and flashed her and left. And yeah, this little narration note. She's slow. At this point, she's extremely slow. And then later in the series, she gets only sort of slow. Because of training. So reckless. Oh, okay. So she's wearing like shorts or whatever. Alright, alright. Oh, this is what's happening in the cover page for this chapter. All the pots are very heavy. Kase-san comes and helps out Yamada. Right? Right? Have I glimpsed the ending? I don't know. Oh, man. Oh. These sort of, again, it kind of feels like miraculous situations, right? Where it feels like the stars must have aligned in order for this to happen. That Kase-san will come and help out Yamada. But really, and this is the thing that's better than miraculous about love, is that people are trying to make these miracles happen. It's not just chance. It's the deliberate action of people that allows this connection to form. It's raining. The umbrella blows away. Oh, but who's here? Who's here to help? You know who it is. What are you doing? There's a hurricane coming, you know. I'm gonna move the potted plants. Moving the plants so they can't get blown away. Flowers that came here every day to look after, right? See, just that one line. That one line. This is something else that I think this series is so great for. A very subtle thing. Just the way that they reveal how other people, like they reveal that Kase-san all this time has been appreciating Yamada. Or that Yamada had the foresight to prepare for something for Kase-san. Little things like that, where you feel like a misunderstanding is coming, or you know that one of the characters is anxious about the possibility of a misunderstanding or something like that. And then with just like a very small line of dialogue, it indicates that no, everything is actually okay. And just that wonderful kind of sudden relief, you know, where such a small gap in your anxiety opens up, and then the flood of relief just completely overwhelms the cortisol, the stress hormone that your anxiety is just pumping out. Just that, it's almost like you've just glimpsed it. That you're moving through this long hall of darkness. That all it takes is for you to glimpse that little crack, that little beam of light that's coming in. And then when you observe it, directly, when you turn to look at it, suddenly everything falls away. All the darkness falls away. The clouds part. The sun has been shining the whole time. It's a wonderful feeling. All it takes is just a little thing like that. Isn't that crazy? Again, it's this insane magnitude of love that it allows the smallest crack to tear down the tallest mountain. But not like Yamada, not that type of mountain. The Yama. Such a hard worker. Even though it's break, you haven't taken a single day off. Now they lean on the line a little heavier just to make sure you get it. But you can tell from Yamada's expression here that all it took was that first line, and then she understood. She noticed me every single day. Even though I hid, even though I was too embarrassed to go see her, even though I thought that I was doing it in secret, she knew. She knew the whole time. How does she know? Are you drenched in sweat? That feels a lot better. And this is something that Kase-san did like right after they first met. She was helping Yamada water the plants, and then she dunked her head in the water. And then Yamada was like so shocked, but then also so aroused, probably. And this as well, we can tell what Yamada's looking at. A little bit of fan service here. Kase-san really is just like a sunflower. Ah, a lifesaver. Heading back to school was such a determined expression. Just as I was leaving, I figured something was up. Never watch your surroundings, Yamada. That's right. And that's because Kase-san is always watching Yamada. And Yamada doesn't realize. She knows that that's their dynamic. And she explains it to her in more depth later. She feels like it's miraculous that Kase-san just happened to be there, just happened to want to help her. But really, it's just the accumulation of all of their habits and all of their knowledge of each other. And it's an accumulation of what makes them like each other, too. Yeah. Yeah. It's dangerous, after all. So she's the one who got drenched. See Yamada. You can see what she's looking at. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. That they start walking home together. I kind of like that in the original. How we didn't get to see absolutely everything, and that there was a feeling of kind of momentum to their relationship. That, like, you know, good things just kind of started happening because they'd already taken the steps that they had, and then whatever. But this is really nice. This is really nice because it shows that it wasn't just momentum. It wasn't just a matter of course, but that really lovely, interesting things were happening that whole time too. That brought them closer and closer together. If not tomorrow, then from the day after or something. And they haven't been able to meet with you much. You're going to school, right? You're every day during the break too, so it's alright with you. Oh, these faces. These faces are so good. Definitely come. Summer is where plant appointees have to give it their all. That's right. It's maximized growing season, but if you don't watch out, if you don't have sufficient levels of water, it's maximal dying season. That is the double-edged sword of summer. Let's walk home together starting tomorrow. Oh my god. I love when Kase-san is relieved. I love when Kase-san just giggles and is happy because her little plan to become closer to Yamada worked out. And that Yamada is so flustered and overwhelmed that she can't really even say or do anything, but that Kase-san is like, yeah, hell yeah. It worked. Can you run, Yamada? I wonder. What the heck? What's the plan here? Grab the end of the sunflower? Oh my god. Look at every Yamada expression on his page is like perfect. It's perfect. It's 100%. This is such a bad idea. We get dash for the gate. I will pull you there. That's dumb. You're gonna hurt her. I don't think that makes any sense, Kase-san. This is just gonna lead to an accident. But sure. That's the exact sort of thing she would come up with. This is the second summer of high school. I forgot this was like a flashback. That's right. She's in university now. Ever since the day we met, Kase-san has been just like a sunflower. Brings back memories. Sunflower seeds from my high school campus. Next time I'll be spending summer as a college student. Nice! Oh, it's so good. I actually forgot it was a flashback. I was just so engrossed in the story. So this is great too. But they've shown that they're gonna do this. Because now we can have like the forward edge of their relationship, them as close together as they've ever been. Living in Tokyo together, going to college. And then we can also have these stories from before they got together. The very first steps of their relationship, before they confessed their feelings to one another. How lovely. How good is that? That we get both. We get both. Alright. Next one is Powdery Snow in Kase-san. Please look forward to that tomorrow.